Hello and welcome to the behind the scenes. It's a little bit of a special episode, I guess, in that it doesn't really fit into my normal structure of what I'm doing, where I'm going, that sort of thing. But basically, I'm on my way to the UK again. And it's not that long since I got back. It's not even a month, really. But what's happening is I'm going over to visit some friends in a city that I haven't been to for a very long time. And then we're going to another city to see someone else. And we're just going to have a bit of a fun time, record some videos together, and, see whether or not that works out for all of us. Now, Martin, why are you going on Boxing Day? Well, because it was a lot cheaper. Basically, if I'd been able to go and stay for an entire week, the flight there and the flight back would have cost a grand total of €36. Unfortunately, going and coming back at any sort of sensible time would have cost 180, because it was €18 there and 160 back, and that was the cheap one, you know. So not wonderful by any stretch, but it is what it is. So I'm all ready. I've got sketchbooks and film equipment and everything, and soon enough be on the train to Schönefeld. It's not exactly much of a view, but it's fine. I got a bed again, which is, well, it's kind of all you need, really, isn't it? Oh, this bloody, honestly. There we go, much better. Yeah, so it's not much of a view outside, but I've got bed, and got some USB ports and that sort of thing, so it's not too bad. I've got a fan in case it's too warm in the middle of this godforsaken, horrific, wet, damp whatchamajigger. So, hello there. Dearie me. Well, I'm in Nottingham. Took a while to get here, but I'm here. I do believe the plan is that today I'm on my own. I'm going to do something. I'm going to come up with something that I can do, and just sort of, spend my time for the one day that I'm here. And then I check out tomorrow morning. I might have breakfast, I might not. I didn't pay for it. But, I can sort of like pay for it at the time, or I can go somewhere else if I want to. Like, I don't know, it just depends. And after I've had breakfast, I need to go and entertain myself for like 2.5 hours, because then I meet up with Brian and Jessica. So, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Dearie me. Well, now I just need something to do. I was thinking about going to the cinema so that I could see the new Star Wars, but that's on for a few different showings. But no, that's only gonna kill like 2.5, 3 hours, something like that. I don't really fancy a pub. Good morning. So, it is... What is it? Friday? Friday. Yes. Friday, the 27th of December. And we are currently walking to get a tram. So, last night... I'll tell you what, let's do a little bit of a stop-off. We'll have a natter, because it's going to be a bit loud in a sec. So, yesterday... I did my little room walk around and that sort of thing, and that was about all that you saw of me. Now, I checked in, I did my room walk around, and then I got bored, so I went to the cinema and I watched the new Star Wars movie. Now, over the past couple of days, I've watched every single Star Wars movie. so that I could say that I watched all of them before I saw this one, and for the most part, pretty good. Like, there's some decisions in direction and story that I have issues with. There's definitely some issues with other things therein as well, but for the most part, really enjoyable. I really quite enjoyed it. I really. Like, there was a lot of little Easter eggs in there if you have read any of, like, the expanded universe, the old expanded universe, before they shut it all down. If you've read any Timothy Zahn novels, lots and lots of stuff in there. Absolutely tons of stuff in there. I appear to have some black fluff on my head. That's not good. Honestly. Yeah, so I did that, and then I went back to my hotel. I had some food. I had a Beyond Burger and some salad and some fries and that sort of thing. I did have a couple of pints, and I also had a sticky toffee pudding with custard. And then I went to bed. I was a very good boy. I was in bed and asleep by 10. But then I woke up at 3 a.m. And it seems I wasn't the only one, because Jessica and Brian also were awake at 3 a.m. Thanks to jet lag. So, we had a chat for a while, and then I went back to sleep at about 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Woke up just before 9. Got up, got ready, had breakfast. We had a bit of a chat with Jessica and Brian, and not Brittany because she was asleep. Also we had a chat with the extra special guest that we're meeting on Sunday too. Yes. Which I'll leave to be a surprise. I got everything checked out. I've arranged to leave my cases in the hotel, because the hotel is actually just around the corner from the Airbnb that we're all staying in together. Me, Jessica and Brian. So I've arranged to leave it there, which they've just said, is free, whatever. And I'm on my way to pretty much the one place that I always try to go to any time that I go to Nottingham. And I'm not going to lie, most times that I go to Nottingham is specifically to go to this one place. 4 interviews. So I don't know. I'll check back in after the tram ride, and you can join me on that. I have a feeling some people might know where I'm going already, but I'll show you once we're there. And I've got the gimbal, so I should be able to do quite a nice walk around. All right, see you in a minute. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to film inside, which is well, it's all to do with child safety and GDPR and all that sort of thing. So it's sensible. You're allowed to take photographs, but obviously, if I manage to catch anyone's faces, I'll blur them out and what have you as well. But yeah, that's been pretty good indeed. That. It's not often that I get along. I think what we might do, me, Jessica and Brian, if they fancy it, now that I've got my purchase out of the way, we can just come here and go into the museum, which has a lot of really nice examples of painting and the miniatures all across the years and all the different board games and things that they've made here at Games Workshop in Nottingham. Yeah. It's a nice little museum of all things nerd. And let's face it, it kicked off an awful lot of different sci-fi games and miniature technology and all sorts of things. So many improvements in casting as well. It's nerd mecca, pretty much. It's good to come here. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go to the train station. I'm going to find somewhere where I can sit down and eat some lunch, and then wait. And when Jessica and Brian's train comes in at 2:30, I'll have my sign ready to go. I haven't shown you the sign. I'm gonna make sure that I've got everything sort of ready to go. And I'm recording the moment that they turn up and I see them. Well, there we go. So unfortunately, I can't remember if I said. So basically, I was gonna sit in Budman's bar in Games Workshop HQ, the big sort of like pub that's attached to the factory and attached to like the massive gaming hall. But unfortunately, because it was lunchtime, the place was packed. So instead I've come here to Nottingham Station, because I figured, by the time I got here, it's about an hour up until Brian and Jessica get in. Why not? Just sit down, have some lunch. Unfortunately, none of the options are like massively tempting, and they're not really vegan either. It's like brie and cranberry and like corn sausages and stuff. It just didn't really sound too appetizing. So I've come here and I'm going to have a red velvet hot chocolate, which I know also is not great, but it's either a big cheese sandwich or a hot chocolate. And a dark fruit and cherry flapjack, which again isn't perfect. What is going on with this camera? I swear it's wandering, like slowly tilting sideways, which is weird, but never mind. So I'm here now for an hour. I'm gonna have my coffee, my hot chocolate, and just keep an eye on the arrivals board. I'll get my sign ready to go and grab them. Well, I had half of my flapjack. Half was given to a homeless gentleman. So now I've got 40 minutes or so until Brian and Jessica turn up, which is fine. There's no skin off my nose. I'm happy to sit around and wait with me hot chocolate. But I need to go somewhere a little bit closer to free Wi-Fi. But I figured I'd show you my sign, because we're gonna go and collect them with that. Which I know all their names are wrong, but that's the joke. It's all fairly common misspellings that people have made on their YouTube channel comments. Because I'm British, so friendship to me is just thinly veiled bullying of your friends. That's how it works, right? just constant glue. And, right, I'm going to go get my stuff together and then head over there. And hopefully I don't have to answer too many questions about what the heck the gimbal is. Because I don't think many people have seen one before. But, oh well, see you in a minute. Strangely enough, the tallest human out of the entire group. Also with a teddy bear stuffed in his jacket. There we go.
Wait a minute.
Here come the reprobates.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
Brain.
Yeah, these are the names. Those are the names, right? I can't
Close
get you
enough.
both in the same
Close
shot.
enough.
Oh, there we go. Right.
Okay, this is weird.
Okay, now I'm going to
is
turn this
weird.
off.
I can't handle this.